Hey, what up, people of Earth? This is the homie Pedro. I'm gonna talk about why you don't want to try to play Grand Theft Auto in real life. So, um, I have an older brother right now. He is addicted to meth and fentanyl. Oh, by the way, my little thing I had to go run yesterday was go to the Utah naloxone overdose thing and overdoses. You know, hashtag load up. On that naloxone, that stuff really helps, man. They've had 15,000 reversals of overdosing. So I was getting a little itch to go drink yesterday. Not gonna lie, so I just figured the thing that helps me is volunteer work. So, but I digress. Why you don't want to try to catch 5 stars? My brother, he was wanted by the feds. He was accused of bank robbery, and the thing with that is the feds will wait for you to keep. It's not like normal cops. Like they see you smash the window and they're like, "Oh, like gotta arrest him." Feds will be like, "Okay, well, that's one thing he did," and then they'll like follow. Okay, let's do the next thing, next thing. So they they tried really hard to get my brother. Um, there was two people that walked into a bank. One person didn't have gloves on. They reviewed the footage, got that person, that individual blamed my brother. My brother had his testimony against him, and then that person passed away um, while he was waiting. But he passed away at natural causes. Like this isn't like, oh, blah blah blah. No, it's just like people. A lot of people, they do really dumb stuff for drugs, you know, and that's why I hate gangs. I can't stand it. You know what I mean? I grew up in a drug addicted household, and the only thing is full of like broken dreams. Can't save anything because it's gonna get stolen. Um, and yeah, but when they came by, it was seriously, it was SWAT team, uh, normal police, bounty hunters, stuff like that. They hit this place. It's called Park Place at the time. Anybody knows Salt Lake City Park Place Apartments? They changed the name of it. It's between 7th and 8th South and between 3rd and 4th West. So it's a whole city block. It's like the project area of Salt Lake. Um, it's funny because a lot of people that it's by the University of Utah, so a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, I'll go there. It must be nice." And then they last like a month, and then they like, "Nah, that's too much. Like it's too crazy." Um, Not sure what it looks like now. I don't hang around that area because I know too many people, man, and it's a trigger. Um, but anyway, so they shut down that whole like the street. They had it all blocked off with that. They had a helicopter above, like looking for my brother, and we honestly didn't know what he did. Like I thought like maybe he unalived somebody or something like some crazy. You know what I mean? And he because he was always like they were always looking for him ever since I could remember. Like when I was a teenager, I was just like, man, because he was like hanging around pretty crazy people and he was putting in a lot of work. And man, that street cred really doesn't get you anywhere unless you in jail. But yeah, it's it's so they weren't able to build a case on my brother, but they did question the heck out of my friend. So they knew my whole family. They knew the name of our animals. They knew my friends, my other brother's friends. Like I'm talking about my whole family, everybody. Like if you try to mess with the feds and think like, oh, nobody's gonna whatever, it was fortunate enough for my brother if like whatever that he was just away from everybody. So they didn't even know how to find him. And he's just so damn paranoid that he'll like drop one phone, get another phone, get a different phone, log in over here, do this over here, do this over here. He's just that paranoid. And you know, it if whatever, but yeah, it was definitely great. I can't really speak too much on it. But it was definitely great when he went to prison because I finally was like, he's safe. He's safe in prison. Um, it was unfortunate though because he. So once the feds can't get anything to stick on you, they double down, bro. So they'll get anything that the state, whatever state you're in, they'll be like, boom, and then they'll work with the district attorneys like, hey, like this dude, we couldn't get him on this, but he's a danger to society, and we need him gone. Like, so they'll throw the book at you for anything. You know what I mean? So say, and throwing the book is a terminology. So say like out here in Utah, class A misdemeanor, most you can get is a year. Boom, throw the book at you, give you a year. No good time. And no credit for time served, no, early release, no shed program, nothing like that. Um, no rehab, nothing. Um, but yeah, man. Right now I'm trying to work on getting custodial guardianship over him. He's in somewhere. I don't even know how to find him. I haven't seen him for 2 months. But yeah, this was well over a decade ago. All this stuff. But they had it's also why you don't want to do 5 stars. They had classified my friend Cody Belgard. I'll still talk about this a lot. The cops unalived him, but before they did that, they classified him as a gang leader of a gang that they made up. They made up a gang called Mac. All right, Mac. My friend Cody Belgard was a huge fan of Mac Dre, and it was a little tagging crew where it was just MAC, and it just acronyms, different acronyms. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be like, um, I don't know, money always counts, or something stupid. But it is what it is. With that being said, I'm gonna end y'all with the poem that I wrote for my brother when I was 19, back when he first went to prison. And yeah, I got it pretty much memorized. So it goes like this. I see my brother on the ground in the fetal position. A needle is in him, a victim of a lethal addiction. Look, you're living with life and death decisions every day you live. You claim you quit, but you never do what you say you did. And now you go and start picking at scraps. It's called a ditch, and you're a victim because you're living for smack. An innocent cat, only wanting riches than that. Getting the stacks. Now your life's on hold. You just sit in the trap. I wish you were that brother I had. The one who used to hug his mother because he loved her. It's sad to see you so infatuated by some drugs in a bag. Fuck doing the math. Your life's gonna go on till you up and you pass. Your eyes look more creative than an art room, bulging out and dilated like a cartoon. Are you even sure where you're going from here? Cause you've chosen to steer in the path of unknown and unclear. Damn. You don't see what I see. Every day as ODD, I see a lot of young cats throw their life away. Look, homie, let's try to get it right today. Hey, you don't hear what I hear. Let me try to make it clear. I hear cries from the lives that are close to me, and I ask God, is this how it's supposed to be? All right. No 5 stars in Grand Theft Auto. One love. Peace out. Stay safe.